December of 2019 and WildChild has a schedule to keep. We have to get to Barbados really soon, so our stay in Martinique is going to be very short. The lovely thing about checking into the French islands down here is they give you 48 hours to check in. They understand that you're tired and you need to rest. Based on some vague notes in the active captain reviews for Fort de France, Martinique, I get the impression the dinghy dock is over there, and somewheres over there, there's a marine chandlery we have to find that has the check-in computer in it. We launch the dinghy and head to shore, but the dinghy engine dies and I begin rowing. This nice sailing family passing by sees me rowing and offers to give us a tow. This is just a normal part of the cruising life. Outboard dinghy engines are far less reliable than your family car. They break down and strand you constantly.
Well, you are super sweet. Thank you.
We get the dinghy tied up and secured on the dinghy wall and we step onto shore. The anchorage is peaceful, but we kind of go into shock. We've arrived in a modern city, a modern European city. We're not used to this. We're used to being in very tiny little secluded backwater places. My bipolar princess has been on an upswing lately, so she's not avoiding the camera like the plague. She's not angry and mean, but she is anxious to get going. Crew always looks to the captain to have all the answers and know everything. Where are we supposed to go? I don't know. We know we need to find the chandlery and we just wander around. I figure eventually we can start asking people.
This is like a bus stop or something.
The only tiny problem is this is a French island and they all speak French. And well, my French skills are sadly lacking. Ding ding ding! Look at this. Only 30 minutes of aimless wandering around. I find it. And this is why I absolutely love the French islands. See this little laptop in the back corner? This is it. One simple database. That's customs and immigration. It's the same in all the French islands. Same database. Easy to use. Easy to fill out. And they're not ripping you off trying to make a living off your pocketbook. €2, you're in, and you're good. We figure, hey, we're here. We might as well wander around and explore. Get a feeling for the place. Get a sense of the culture. Get a sense of the people. The place really does feel like Europe. Ellen is used to this and I am not. Look at the size of this cathedral in the middle of their city, the center of it, just like most European cities have. The architecture is a blend of very old and new.
So anybody that knows me knows that I love sushi, and we've been sailing for a long time, usually in deserted and third world places. But in Fort de France, like in Martinique, the place is fabulous, and it's a big city, and there's cruise ships, lots of tourism. We found a sushi restaurant, which makes me excited beyond all reason. So although it's going to blow a month's budget, it's definitely worth opening up the purse strings to get some sushi. Lexi happy.
The weather is still very rough. There is still storm after storm for 1,000 miles in every direction. This is not a good time to go sailing, but we have a schedule to keep. Elena's anxious and she wants to go. The skies don't look good. This is the Christmas winds in the Caribbean, unstable and can get very rough.
So it's like 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon. It's been pretty rainy today, and it looks like there's rain around for 1,000 miles. It's not going to clear up, but the winds are calm, and we'll actually get to run out of here. It's time for WildChild to go. We got to make our run to Barbados. It's not perfect conditions, but it's the calmest that we're going to be able to find. We don't really want to go. We don't want to take the beating, but we're going to take it like the warrior princesses that we are. You get a feeling of dread inside. To be honest, I'm worried that I'm losing my nerve. I'm like shaking inside. That last sail from Guadeloupe to Martinique was pretty severe ocean storms, and it took out a sailboat of our size in our area at the same time. Like scuttled, 911, distress, emergency, SOS, Coast Guard, come save us. I don't know the boat, I don't know who they were. I heard them talking in French, and I heard the Coast Guard rescue them. But it could have been us. Like, there but by the grace of God go I. And I'm afraid now. Like, I think I'm losing my nerve, I'm losing my edge. You gotta be really tough to do this. You gotta be brave and face the danger and just look it in the eye and just keep going. And now, I'm nervous. Like, the danger, like, oh man, like that boat, they really lost their boat. They could have died. We got laid down. It was nasty. WildChild's a tough girl and held up, but holy crap, that was close. I'm not sure I want to be in danger again and again and again and again. My nerve to keep facing this is starting to fade today. I cried earlier. I don't really want to have to be brave all the time. This sailing life, it's not all roses. It's hard and scary sometimes. And we're gonna go take a beating sailing to Barbados for the next 24 hours out in the open ocean in 10-foot waves and storms everywhere. I got a bad feeling, like I don't wanna go. I don't think I wanna face this. But we're sailors, we're tough. After you stop crying, you wipe away the tears and you just grin and bear it. Get brave and face it.